So next up on the show, this one is a little bit more serious. So let me get it together. Have y'all been following what's going on with Girl Lala, the trans woman that was murdered? So there have been some updates in her case. So let's get into that. So there's been an arrest made in the murder of Broward County influencer Girl Lala, highlighting anti-LGBTQ plus violence crisis. And so this story is really, really sad. And the fact that this happened to someone from South Florida who made, national headlines, being an influencer, so beautiful. So the story reads, NBC Miami reports that 25-year-old Shanoy White Jr. has been arrested and is facing first-degree murder charge in the fatal shooting of transgender Pompano Beach influencer and hairstylist Girl Lala, with whom he had been in a relationship with for several years. Broward Sheriff's Office deputies found Girl Lala suffering from gunshot wounds in the front seat of a vehicle and rushed the victim to a local hospital where she was pronounced dead. Shanoy White Jr. was taken into custody at the scene and the firearm was located. Detectives learned that two had been involved in a verbal agreement that escalated into physical altercation inside White's car before the shooting. Surveillance video captured the suspect stepping out of the vehicle with what appeared to be a gun, then placing the influencer who was leaning out of the passenger side door back into the car moments before the fatal shooting. Girl Lala is well-known public figure who had over 235 followers on TikTok. The Broward Sheriff Office identified the victim of the official report as Maurice Harrison. Many LGBTQ advocates disagree with this choice. Yes, I don't like when people are misgendered. According to LGBTQ advocacy group GLAD, a transgender person's chosen name, the one they go by in their everyday lives, should be considered their name, whether it has been legally changed or not. Referring to them by their birth given name, they no longer use as a practice known as dead naming, and can be deemed as deeply disrespectful to the victim and the wider transgender community. And so, guys, just wanted to give an update on this. Look, there's so many parallels to, not parallels, but there's so many levels to this story. We have intimate partner violence. We have anti-LGBTQ plus violence and things like that. And I think it's really, really sad. But just the main thing here where the takeaway for me is like these domestic violence situations. You guys already know where I stand on that. Being someone who has, dealt with that, you got to get out of it. And from what I've been seeing in the comment sections on the stories with this is that she and her partner had, experienced domestic violence before. And unfortunately, it got to the point where that coward took her life. And so I'm so sorry to hear this, but glad to know that arrest has been made. And we'll keep following this. Prayers to her and her family as they go through this difficult time. And I hope that justice is served.